Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Miss Unfortunate and I am super excited that you decided to come and check things out today. I'm doing great. I hope you are too. Today we have a gorgeous family tutor home that we will be taking a look at together. I worked extremely hard on it because you guys might not know this, but I am over 50 subscribers now. Yay! I really wanted to do something special and I wanted to reach out and kind of take a moment to say thank you. I really appreciate it and I can't wait till we hit 100 and then 500 and then 1,000 and then so on from there. The sky's the limit. I truly believe that anything you really want to put your back into and you're passionate about, I think you'll succeed. So I can't wait to see where everyone's at a few months from now. It's gonna be so exciting. I want to let you guys know that I really love you and I really appreciate it and I'm enjoying the heck out of this community. I'm going around checking out what you guys got, getting inspiration from you guys, learning things like crazy, making new friends. I actually have like no friends in real life. I know it's sad, but it's by choice. I mean, I have like, 2 or 3, but I'm having so much fun making connections online and just getting to know other people that are really into this kind of thing. So thanks so much again for the support. I am hoping to come out with a schedule soon. We will stay on top of things. We gotta finish our Raise Them Right Let's Play and then start on our new one, which I will be announcing relatively soon. And we'll just keep on coming out with amazing, gorgeous builds. Sorry, my brain is so excited, going so fast, I don't know what to say. You guys enjoy the video. I love you all. Mwah. Take care, and let's get started. Alright guys, so today we're going to be building this adorable family tutor home. I worked extremely hard on it, probably way more than I should. There was a point where I was like, I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna stop this madness and not even bother. But I didn't. I persevered. I like to think that I do that most of the time. I am a real stickler about, finishing things that I start and doing it right. So thank goodness for that, right? I guess that is a really good quality to have, so not complaining whatsoever. However, I'm sitting here watching this with you guys and just talking about it. I know my cam is on screen. If you guys don't like build videos with face cam, please let me know. Do leave it down in the comments below because sometimes I see where people do have them and sometimes I see where they don't. Honestly, I just wanted to do face cam because I spent so long doing my makeup today and I was like, I'm not gonna just record an intro and then go wipe all my makeup off. Yeah, that's what I do, guys. I put my makeup on, right? It usually takes like 30 minutes to an hour. And then I record my video, and then I take my happy butt to the bathroom and wipe it all off and clean my face. It's because I have no color on my face if I try to record without it, to be honest. I mean, you know. I mean, you're not going to record without makeup on. I mean, even if you're a guy, some guys wear makeup just to have more color. But that's where we're at right now, so maybe we should start talking about the build instead of my problems. Anyways, that's why I decided to go ahead and do a recording with you guys while we watch this together because I worked hard on my makeup. So anyways, moving on, we're doing a bunch to the shell here. Usually I am not really great at shells, so if I've messaged you guys telling you how great your shells are, they really are. And I've told you that I'm not great at them. I'm really not, honestly. I got a bunch of inspiration from Pinterest. And what I really ended up liking was, and you'll see it here in a moment when we start to put the actual wallpaper, I really liked the look where kind of the half angle home kind of shape is popped out more than the rest of the house. I really like that, if that makes any sense. It's right there. It's that piece right there. You can't see what I'm pointing at, but anyway. So yeah, right now we're just going through and putting windows on. I do believe we basically... Eventually, we kind of make the entire house smaller, same shape and everything, and we do change the colors of the windows as well. At first, I really wanted to go with a more modern Tudor home, if that even exists. I wanted to make it look like a Tudor on the outside, and I wanted to decorate more so on the inside modern. But I was like, I already did a modern build. They saw my modern. They need to see something else. I'm not a one-trick pony. So I need to show you guys that I'm not a one-trick pony. Now, even though I said that, I do like basically just doing modern. Oh, or Victorian style homes. I am obsessed with, me and my brother and I are super obsessed with Victorian homes right now. I had him go through Pinterest and just save a crap ton of them just so I can get some inspiration, because I don't know if you guys do, but I can't just pull these ideas out of my butt. I can if they're modern. If it's a modern build, I can pull a lot of modern out of my butt, but I can't do any of these more traditional homes, you know, like colonial or Tutor, or, you know, those kind of homes. There's my shout out, written by Mika. Written by Mika. Thank you so much for showing me how to do the trim. I know that's kind of small and silly, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I was doing my modern build and I was complaining about my mega mansion build, and I was complaining that I couldn't get the trim, you know, that goes around the foundation on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors. I couldn't get the trim to just go around that. It would go around the entire house, and I hated that. That looked so ugly and botchy. And here comes Mika, and she's like, you just hold down shift. And I'm like, you guys, I have over 5,000 hours in this game. Okay, so yeah, that was a little embarrassing, but very, very humbling. The moment that I actually used it, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't know about this. Anyways, so right now we're just doing the landscaping. We've already got the shell done, as you can see. I believe we do stick with these colors for the exterior. Don't let my video editing trick you. It did take me, I believe, a whole day just to figure out the outside and the landscaping. I told you guys I put a lot of work into this. It took me, I believe, all of the day before yesterday to basically do all this, and then yesterday I did all of the interior, which, once again, do not be tricked by my editing. I basically, what I do is, this might sound a little sad, you guys might be so talented you don't have to do this, but I will literally go through and decorate the whole house to the point where I get the idea of where, you know, I don't clutter it or put in any of the details, but I do go and I plan out all the rooms before I record. So sometimes if you catch me doing that, you'll notice that I'll accidentally leave like a painting on the wall or like a bottle on the floor, and I'll try and remove it real quick so I can, you know, give you guys a fresh canvas of what I do. But yes, this is not all magically just, you know, I just do it. I make my first decisions every time. Oh no, I do plan them drastically. And what I do, I'm telling you guys all the horrible things about me. And then what I do is I take a screenshot, you know, just like a little kind of face down screenshot of that room, and just name it and move on. So when I go back and record the video, I'm showing you guys the actual build, because it's so much easier to edit that way, guys. This video would be so long if I didn't do that. And that's what I recommend a lot of you guys do. If you're new to editing, I'm 100% new to editing, but I did go to the art institution and I did take a full Adobe class and all that kind of stuff. So I have a little bit of an idea of how to work it, but pretty much no idea. Google is your best friend is all I have to say. So if you guys are interested in maybe making your videos look a little bit more cleaner or whatnot, I definitely recommend Google and probably Adobe Premiere if you can. I know we don't all have money to just dump on Adobe products, so I get it. Just a little bit of a, because I do go around and I do look at your guys' channels. When I subscribe, if you guys put anything up new, I do try to go and actually watch it and check it out. I've actually came up with tons of great ideas just by doing that. Right now we're just spray painting the floor here. I guess this really is just me talking with you guys while we're building here. I've tried just building with you guys. You guys seem to like that as well. And here we are, we're working on the interior. And we're jumping right on into the dining room. See, look, as you can see, it looks like I already have a plan, and I do. I have a plan. The screenshot is on my right screen while I'm going through on my left. Now, you know, I do create those rooms all on my own, so it is still my art. It is still my ideas. I just, to make my life easier and to make your guys' life easier, I just like to plan it all out and then go through and do a nice clean recording of it. So this whole house has actually been furnished already. That's why the walls are put up interestingly. That's why, yeah. I say a lot, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to catch myself because I have to edit out every single one of them too. Because I'm not going to sit there and have you guys hear me say 100 times in one video. So we're just going to stick that in there apparently. And we do put a bunch of artwork on the wall. So the way that I designed the inside of this home obviously is not modern. I tried to stick to that more traditional feel, the Tudor home style. and I did go to Pinterest and get a few ideas of what that might look like, and I very loosely based my decorating on the idea of what a Tudor home is supposed to look like on the inside, because an actual Tudor home is very clustery. It's very packed full of stuff, you know, maybe stuff that the owner had gotten throughout their lifetime and whatnot. But yes, so we try to make this look a bit cluttery, but still functional. I think the total value of the home actually ended up being around 280,000 simoleons. It wasn't anything crazy, judging by the expensive stuff that I put into the home. I thought it would be more, but it wasn't. I mean, I wasn't trying to make it that expensive. I was just, you know, trying to decorate it to my heart's content. This is the mother-in-law suite, or where I would imagine my grandma would stay if my family lived in this home. I do live at home with my mom and my stepdad. I take care of my mom. She's not doing very well in her older years. She's got severe chronic back pain and scoliosis, and we just got her like a $6,000 massage chair, so it'll hopefully help with her pain. But I do take care of my mom, and my stepdad just you know, does stepdad things all the time, just, you know, working on the house, going out and working, whatever. And my boyfriend and our 2 dogs. So I don't know why I just told you guys that, but if you were curious about my life, there you go. And I absolutely love it. I used to complain about it to my boyfriend all the time, who's actually from Russia. He came to America when he was 6 years old, and his mom came to America all by herself, got them papers, got them registered properly, him and his grandparents. So she is a big role model for me. She's very, very awesome. So we were talking the other day, and I was like, you know, it's kind of weird that I still live at home with my mom, but it's by choice. And he's like, you know, I don't understand why Americans are like that. There's a lot of countries where families will stay together because that's what you do. You love each other. You're a family. You stay together, you help support each other, and life's great. And I wonder if we had more of that here in the United States. If people wouldn't be so inclined to, you know, maybe hurt themselves or just be so depressed because, you know, you're growing up and being with your family the whole time. You really can't have your social bar that low, right? Anyways, I don't know. That might have just been a weird whole spiel, but I love my family. I love you guys. I love my dogs. You know, I'm just a bundle of love. I love doing this. This is so cool. This is so fun. And my mother and I, we both run a company together, which was actually one of the main reasons why I came to live with her. It just kind of ended up being that she needed some physical help as well. But we do run a business together. We sell online, and to a bunch of different sections of the internet, I guess you can say. Where was I going with this? Oh goodness, guys. Well, we're on the living room now. I'm not gonna re-record this a lot lately. I've been trying to be a bit too much of a perfectionist, not saying that anything I come out with is perfect, not at all. But in my eyes, perfection has caused me to re-record something at least 2 to 3 times. And I'm just going to say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna put it on the darn video, okay? It's me, it's raw me. I'm not gonna try and re-record it just because I said, what was I saying? You know what I mean? So sorry about that. And if you guys think I should definitely try and stick to talking about my build, which I'm thinking I probably should, let me know. But this is my 50 subscriber video, so maybe I can blame it on that. Because you guys know, in my last video and the video before that, when I was doing the tour with the mega mansion, I wasn't all talky about myself, not at all. I don't even know if I even mentioned anything about myself. But now that I have like a lot of you guys actually watching my videos and commenting, I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about me, about you, about the build. I hope that's okay. So right now we're just really tediously using the red shelf, which the download or the tutorial with the download is in my description down below. So if you guys would like to check that out, go for it. It is amazing. I love it. You can use an in-game shelf to do some of the stuff you're doing with the red shelf, but not everything. Right here you can see I am very tediously putting all these decorations onto these bookshelves. That is something I did not do when I was planning out my build to begin with. Because like I told you, I really just make sure I figure out the direction I really want to go into, and then I just go ahead and start recording. And like I said, it's a lot easier that way because I don't have to waste any of your guys' time. I don't have to waste my time with editing all that much. So it really helps out. So there's a little bit of a tip from me to you if you're not already doing it, or if you're already doing it, or if you have your own way that works. So the living room looks like it's just about done. And I think I'm just adding a little bit of some wall art, and then we'll move on to the kitchen next. And I love the kitchen. The kitchen I struggled with a little bit because it started to look a little bit too modern at times, and I don't think I recorded all of that. So I think I decided finally what I wanted to do, and then I recorded it. I keep saying that. Sorry. But yes. So we got a few images of Brightchester. We're really, layering it in there with all of this stuff. It looks very Tudor housey. And here we are in the kitchen. I do believe, we changed the colors of the countertops because it kind of started to look a bit too modern to me. And I believe this is something I do need to mention. I did not test this house before I uploaded it because I assume it works. And the reason why I say that is because the only thing I think that might have a problem not working is going to be that fridge right there, because we have half of a counter sticking into it. Ooh, I love this right here. We have a little bit of a wall garden or herb garden in our kitchen. I used to have one of those. We're getting our house renovated. I know you've heard that for like the 1000th time, but we're getting our home renovated and our kitchen is almost next on the list, almost. And I'm super excited because, me taking care of pretty much my parents here now, I am the only one that cooks. Out of anyone ever, I'm the only one that cooks. So they're really dumping a good amount of money into that kitchen for me, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be just downright gorgeous. I got to design it. I used The Sims 4 to design everything that we've done to this house so far and everything that we will be doing to this house. So, like I told you guys, that is gonna be a sick video that I'll be coming out with as soon as everything's done. My brother says I should go ahead and just show you guys what we have right now so far, and I might, but I really wanted to just do a really big before and after kind of look at it. Maybe I'll build the house on cam one of these days so you guys can see. It is a gorgeous home. I love it here in Lubbock, Texas. It's wonderful here. It's a small town, not really small, it's a college town, and it is about 6 hours away from Austin, Texas. It's a little bit of a bigger landmark for some people that might not know much about Texas. And it is nice. People are really nice here. People started becoming some true a-holes in Austin, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because, never mind, I'm not going to get into that. Never mind. I told myself I wouldn't talk about that kind of stuff. So anyways, back to the build. Let's actually talk about the build. So here you can see we're having a bunch of mismatched chairs. This is so it looks a little bit more kind of hodgepodge put together. I would assume that this family is artsy, even though I forgot to put an easel in here, an easel. I did whenever I was planning out the rooms, but why I forgot to put it in after that, I have no idea. But I wanted to imagine that this family's a little bit artsy. So they have different colored furniture. Maybe there's some projects that they've started and never finished just yet. They have obviously artwork all over the walls and little knickknacks here and there. So that's kind of the feel I was going for. And right now we're just making the last touches on the kitchen. And I did not talk about it that much, but that little table right there that has all that kitchen stuff that's below the hanging pots and pans, that was a lot of detail right there. I love putting detail in my games, but that's also why, in my builds, but that's also why I like modern builds, because you can purposely not really decorate it. So that was kind of cool. Oh, so on to the teen room. Yes, the female teen room, I would say, or male. Anyone can stay in any color room. It's not that big of a deal. I think nowadays everyone's pretty much accepting to maybe a boy wants to be in a room where it's pink and purple. Who knows, you know? I think it's all good. And as parents, I think you should support whatever the heck your kid wants to do, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else, right? Because you have no idea. If you're going to put those kind of restraints on your kids, okay, you know what? Here I go again. I don't even have kids, you guys, so don't even listen to me. Don't take any of that personally, even though I didn't really say anything just yet. I was just going to say let your kid be your kid. But, you know, I don't know. I don't have a kid. I have a dog, and I'll let my dog be him. He's got this weird fetish where, okay, he doesn't pee in the house, right? But he does pee. If you have a bag on the floor or a box just randomly there, he will pee on it. He's completely 100% potty trained, but he will pee on a bag or a box. And I have no idea. It's like his little fetish, I guess. Right here, we're working on a cute little nook that I really wanted to work for the kiddo. I thought it would be a really cute spot for them to just kind of, you know, throw their backpack on and sit in a little nook, read some books, and do their homework. It looked very comfortable, and we're going with a purple, pink, and blue theme, I believe, in this room. So we're just kind of making it more realistic by adding a different piece of wood at the edge as far as its frame, I guess you can call it. And I do believe we go back and put a few more clutter items over there too. I'm really proud of this design right here because I thought it was super cute and it was nothing I really had thought about doing before. I was getting really irritated because I know I wanted to build some furniture with furniture, if that makes sense. You know how you take sim items and you mash them together and they create a whole nother item. That's what I really wanted to do. Now, I don't know if this is 100% functionable. I have a feeling they can go and sit on it. I don't know if they can reach the bookcase though, or use the toys. So it'd probably mostly be just for looks, but be my guest to try it out. I would love to play this house in a Let's Play. However, I don't see myself playing a family that has this certain composition of Sims, comp of Sims. So the family I assume lives here would be a mom and dad, artsy, a teen sister, and probably a about-to-be teen boy. Because when we decorate his room, he's kind of still into the games. I don't want to call them Pokemon because they're not Pokemon. Gosh, 5,000 hours, and I forgot what they're called. Critter, whatever. You'll see in a second. So here's the parents' room. We've moved on from the teens' room, and in the parents' room, I really wanted it to look classic, kind of oldie style. Maybe they made all their furniture, or they may have purchased it from a garage sale. You never know. The type of people that these folks are very laid back, chill, and garage sale-y shoppers, perhaps. I really wanted to... I love that bed, by the way, on the left over there. It's amazing, and you can only get it if you get level 5 or 10 in painting, or 9, I can't remember. However, I did go ahead and use pretty much anything I wanted to in this build, and I do have a lot of builds where I restrict myself to certain packs, but this was not one of them. I was thinking about restricting myself to just Get Together and a few other ones, because the Get Together one, to me, has a really big, like, oh gosh. Oh! Well, that sucks. I gotta blow my nose now. Should I just pause or? Oh, okay. Hey, I'm back. You may have not seen my face for a second. That's because I wanted to save you the disgusting detail of me blowing my nose. So yeah, you know how it is. You don't want no snot up there. You gotta keep it clean, keep it regulated so you can breathe easily. Anyway, we're doing the same thing here. We're putting all those beautiful paintings all over the wall, making it very cluttery and downright gorgeous. A lot of those paintings, I wanted to make it look like they were sitting on a surface. So that right one there, I wanted to make it look like it was actually sitting on the surface of that end table. I'm not sure if it looks like it is, but I kind of like how it's hiding a little bit behind the flap of that banister, or that I can't talk today, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have recorded this today. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is one of my favorite parts right here. I do a little bit of a sneaky shelf. It is gorgeous. And I believe we even go an extra mile and put supports underneath it so it looks more realistic. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that whenever you're actually playing the game, but I know it's there, and that is all that's important. So we're doing a little bit of the red shelf again. Once again, that link is down below if you guys are interested in giving that a shot yourselves. It is a fantastic little mod. I don't use mods. I don't use CC. I don't use Cast CC. Well, okay, I use Grim Cookie's Cast CC only because Deli showed it to me and I was like, you know what, that is some pretty sweet stuff. And then I have infinity windows as far as build mode. Then I haven't even used them yet to this day. I am not trying to brag here, not at all, because I am very and extremely grateful, but I do own every single expansion pack, game pack, and stuff pack. So to me, the CC does not seem necessary at all. I have so much stuff already. It's insane how much stuff there is now in this game without having any kind of custom content. I would like a lot more artwork though. Wall artwork. I love these little ones because they basically did all my work for me. The wall art that had all the little picture frames, those are awesome. This is the son's room, or whoever you want, but I love this room. This is probably one of my favorite rooms, and I would like it to actually be my teenage year room. Even though it's meant for a boy, it totally looks like a room that I would have had. I was so, and I still am so into like Pokemon and Digimon, and I was never into Power Rangers. No idea why I even brought that one up. I was never into like Ninja Turtle. I don't know. I was into the stuff where I guess I was just into anime. Now that I think about it, my all-time favorite anime, Dragon Ball Z. I know, but it is. It's my favorite. Vegeta's my favorite character ever. He still is, even in Super. So yes, I do have a ton of other favorite animes. I am not all that crazy about anime in my older years. I will watch one though if it was recommended to me, so go for it. Let me know if I should watch any. I have a Switch, so I play the heck out of Switch games. Love it. I have tons of games. Honestly, the only things I really do with my life is work and play games. And I know that might sound bad, but like I told you, it's a life choice. There was a certain point in my life where I was like, should I go out and hang out with people more? Because I used to be that girl that would throw the parties, and there would be so many people there that you couldn't walk through, the apartment safe and sound. But those days are done. I don't really care for them too much anymore. Not at all. I honestly enjoy staying at home. My cousin tried to get me to go to a barbecue with him the other day, and I was like, I don't like people. And it's not that I don't like people. I just don't like not being able to relate with people. I will only be able to talk about games, pretty much any of them, but the type of people that he hangs out with are like, they talk about cars and money, and I don't know, I just don't, I'm into my games. I know I'm a major nerd, but it's a great existence. I heard someone say a quote once, and it was so cute, or not cute, but so true. So it was something, and I'm gonna totally mess it up. Oh wait, hold up guys. Here's the walkthrough. Alright, so we're going into the front room. Gorgeous, and we swing right on into the dining room just to give you guys a really good look here so you can see all of the gloriness and time spent on it. Insane amount of times. Nothing like my mega mansion though. This is the mother-in-law suite, or my grandma's room if I owned the house. And I'd probably give her a bigger bed than that, but I just thought it looked so cute because, grandma's got to have a little spot for her to watch her little shows, listen to the radio, and a little window for her to just do some people watching. So here we are in the living room, and I am loving that color, the cyan color that I try to carry throughout this whole bottom floor here, and the gorgeous kitchen. I'm all like gorgeous, pretty, amazing, like come on Starry, stop being so full of yourself. But it looks great guys, I love it. I think it's totally fine with being excited about something you just created and it being amazing. I mean, if you're not, then who else is gonna start being amazing? Here's our rock star. Again, I know, he's the richest one in my build save, so I just keep making him move. This is another real estate investment he's gonna be looking into, and I think he likes it. So all those picture frames up the stairs is what I would imagine in a Tutor home, and then we have a little section up here, kind of, game room, or just your secondary living room. And then we got the teen room. We get a nice good few angles of this room. Doesn't that look so comfortable? I could just imagine, after school, plopping up on there and just going through, doing my homework. Got my earbuds in, my earballs, listening to music and all kinds of stuff. Don't know why I got my country accent out right there. Here is the parents' room, and there's that cute little nook right there that I created, so you can kind of see the supports there. It was not all for naught. And then they have a cute little bench too I totally forgot to talk about. Well, I don't even think I talked about the house at all while we were doing the build. I'm so sorry. And right on in here. And we have the office. I imagine this is where maybe dad or mom or one of the older ones do their work at. And they have a lot of different taste in art, so I kind of kept it all open. Here is the bathroom. Now this one, the shower looks very modern to me, but I did try to keep it true with the tile. And my favorite room. Oh man, I would have loved this to be my room when I was a kid. I would have not used a laptop, that's for sure. I would have needed a real desktop to play my World of Warcrafts. Yes, I was one of those kids. And a nice big view of the outside, and then we get a nice view of the side of the house and then the back. And what I really like about this is we started during the day with the tour, and then we kind of zoomed back out and it's nighttime now, so it kind of makes it more realistic. It's really neat. I like it. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this build. I put a lot of work into it and I am very happy with it, and I hope you guys are too. Definitely leave any comments down below if you guys have any requests or any feedback. Please, any constructive feedback you guys have for me, I would love to hear it. Maybe the first feedback will be don't talk about yourself while you're doing a build. Sorry about that. But this was my 50th subscriber video, but I'm not usually like that, so it was kind of fun to just talk, and I really enjoy you guys. And of course, as always, if you liked this video, hit the like button, smash the subscribes and the notification bell so you know when my special face comes up on camera. Anyway, you guys take care. I'll see you next time. Bye!